Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's webinar, Bounce Back, Selling Oasis Vacations in 2021 and Beyond. This webinar will be presented by Pam Bassett, Business Development Manager, Canada with Oasis Hotels and Resorts. And of course, I'm your host, Dan McDonald, Sales and Marketing Development Associate with Baxter Media. Just before we get into things, I'd like to let our viewers know that at the end of this webinar, you'll have a chance to ask questions during a Q&A. To do so, just type them into the Q&A section of the public chat box, which should be towards the right-hand side of your screen, and those questions will be answered in due time. And please be sure to attend the full duration of today's webinar to be eligible for the prizes. And remember, this is a live session, so your patience is appreciated during any technical difficulties that might arise. I'd now like to introduce Pam Bassett, Business Development Manager, Canada with Oasis Hotels and Resorts. Pam has over 25 years of experience in the travel and hospitality industry, with most of those years working with major Canadian tour operators. Welcome, Pam. Thanks so much for being here.
Be back in the eye of the storm, as they say. So I'm very excited to train all of you guys on our webinar and update you on Oasis Hotels. So hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been such a long time since we've seen each other, and hope you're all keeping well. Looks like there's light at the end of this very, very long tunnel. And I thought that this would be a great opportunity to update you on the Oasis Hotels. So you've got my information on the first screen, Pam Bassett. If you'd like to copy down my contact information, pbassett@thetemco.com. For those of you not familiar with Oasis Hotels and those that are familiar with our brand, we have a total of 7 hotels, all located in the famous Cancun hotel zone. On the left side of the screen, you'll see the Hotel Cancun zone map in the shape of the 7. On the right side is the Caribbean Sea. On the left side, the lagoon. So this strip of land, usually referred to as the shape of the 7, is where all of the hotels are smack dab right next to each other. At the bottom, you'll see the airplane icon, where the Cancun International Airport is located. So the first hotels that your clients will be transferred of ours from the airport are the 3 hotels located in one large resort complex, the Grand Oasis Cancun. And it is designated by the blue logo. So the 3 hotels within this complex, the Pyramid at Grand Oasis Cancun, and something new for those of you who know our brand, this is a new one called O Cancun on the Beach. So this was, it's an innovation by the owners of the hotels during COVID to offer an EP, no meal accommodation for those who wanted to do a long stay and didn't necessarily want to do an all-inclusive. So again, the Pyramid and the Grand Oasis Cancun are all-inclusive hotels. The sister hotel, O Cancun on the Beach, is EP European plan, no meals. These 3 hotels are about a 15 to 20-minute transfer from the airport, which is fantastic for those who are looking for short stays as well. So moving up to the top of the 7, the pink logoed hotels, our family resorts. Grand Oasis Palm, sister hotels right next to each other, both all-inclusive. To the left, in downtown Cancun City, we have O Cancun, the Urban Oasis, 18-plus hotel, which includes breakfast daily. And right beside the O is the Smart Cancun by Oasis, EP, again, European plan, no meals. So this will give you a visual of exactly where our hotels are located. So just retain that as we go along in the slides. So right now, health and safety is paramount for everyone. And we do have our website that contains all the relevant information about our health and safety protocols. It's called BeFreeStaySafe.com. We have on-site COVID testing. For the Americans who don't require the PCR tests, we offer free antigen tests. But for the Canadian, there are PCR tests at a cost of $75 USD available on-site. Guests who test positive before they leave can stay free for up to 14 days in our hotels. We're offering flexible cancellations for reservations up to 24 hours prior to arrival, regardless of the reason, without penalty. So some of the health and safety protocols within the hotel, for example, we have fully digital guest check-in, check-out. All the guest rooms are deep cleaned and sealed between guests. Safety distancing in restaurant and common areas, which means, of course, that there will be less seating in the a la carte restaurants, especially. The use, sorry guys, the use of masks is mandatory for all guests and personnel, and there are gel dispensers available in all common areas. BeFreeStaySafe.com is the website. So at Oasis Hotels, we're trying to elevate the all-inclusive resort dining experience. We have all kinds of different dining options, from gourmet to casual, diverse cuisine. We have American, Italian, Japanese, Mexican, you name it, we have got it. Now, for those who have dietary restrictions, whether it's vegan, vegetarian, gluten-free, please be sure to advise your clients that they must speak to the concierge at the check-in of each restaurant, so that they can advise the chef to adjust to your client's needs. So the 4 slides coming up are some of the specialty restaurants we have. The first of which is the Benisusa. Those of you who have come on FAMs with me, you will corroborate that this is one of the best dining experiences. This is once in a lifetime, and it is a culinary experience created by 2-star Michelin chef Raphael Zafra. And we have won quite a few awards for this restaurant. And this one is located in the Pyramid at Grand Oasis. The next one is Carreras. It's French cuisine, fantastic. Again, look at that food, amazing. This picture in the bottom with the white chairs overlooking the blue is exactly where this restaurant is located inside the Grand Oasis Cancun complex. And it overlooks the water. It is a stunning ambient restaurant and highly recommended. Again, has won quite a few awards. That's the Carreras. This is one of my favorites, the White Box, which is a Mediterranean gastro bar. Informal atmosphere, but again, fantastic, innovative quality ideas for food, which is what Oasis, we're as a brand, we are trying to be more innovative with. And the last one is the Maki Taco, which is Mexican-Japanese fusion. Okay, so now we're going to get into the guts of each one of our hotels. And again, these hotels were the ones in the Cancun location map with the blue logos. As I mentioned, there are 3 resorts within this complex. It's a large hotel, 4 rectangular buildings with a pyramid in the center. We have the largest beachfront in Cancun. Our pool is a 1/4 mile long, one of the longest pools in Cancun. So the black logoed buildings you see in this picture, top right, are the accommodations for the pyramid at Grand Oasis guests. The 2 back buildings are the accommodations for the Grand Oasis Cancun, which is our middle price point. And the last is that new concept that we introduced this past year, O Cancun on the beach, European plan that is recommended more for the budget friendly or the ones that want to do long stay, no all inclusive. All right, so this is the Grand Oasis Cancun Resort Complex. Some of the features within this complex, we've got 3 beach clubs, mentioning again the 1/4 mile swimming pool, amazing selection of restaurants, and I've showed you a few of the restaurants, the first slides, world-class live entertainment, we've got nightclubs, restaurants, Cancun Hotel Zone only full gaming casino, which is located in the pyramid. The lobby of the pyramid is where everyone checks in. All guests can wander freely throughout the entire property. The only difference is that the pyramid is the highest price point, which gives them access to every restaurant, bar, facility within the complex. Grand Oasis Cancun, a little bit less. And of course, O is EP with access to 3 restaurants and 3 bars at a cost. We have supervised kids clubs for kids 3 to 12 years within this complex, full service spa at extra costs. So the first hotel's rooms we'll talk about is the Grand Oasis Cancun rooms, which are in those 2 back rectangular buildings. with our lead-in category being the Grand Standard. And as you, they're incremental pricing as you go along until you get to the Grand Ocean View. We are sold through all of the major Canadian tour operators. Cancun on the Beach is built really for those students and workers who want to work remotely. And this is an idea that we're trying for this year, and we'll see how it goes. But the price point is phenomenal. So if you were to go on to the tour operator's site and look for the package for Cancun on the Beach, EP, you will see, because it's not all-inclusive, it's fantastic. Now, you know, Cancun's got amazing restaurants and bars, etc. So you can leave comfortably from the property to eat and drink outside. But inside the complex, there are three designated restaurants and 3 designated bars for the Cancun on the Beach clients at extra costs. And here are the room categories for Cancun on the Beach, with garden as your lead-in. Finally, to the workation suite. For those clients that want the use of every facility within this complex, you want to upsell them to the Pyramid at Grand Oasis. Not only do they have access to everything that the Grand Oasis Cancun clients have, they have 5 exclusive restaurants additionally, 4 exclusive bars, 2 exclusive beach clubs, and there is a dinner show, Red Cabaret, that is included. This is a variety show, which is fantastically done, and it is in the Oasis Arena. We also have premium room amenities, including complimentary 24-hour room service. So this is for the Pyramid guests. Exclusive for the Pyramid guests, we have adults-only areas. They're called Cancun. We have 2 restaurants, the Benisuza, which is that Once in a Lifetime by Rafael Zafra, the White Box, these 5 bars. There are 3 shows and casino that are exclusively for adults. The Red Cabaret Dinner Show, Red Kinky Nightclub, by the way, which is just a burlesque show, nothing crazy. It's for the 18 plus, and the Red Casino again. And we have 2 spas, especially for adults. Kinha and Sensoria. And finally, here are the room categories for the Pyramid at Grand Oasis. And again, the room accommodations are in the Pyramid building and the bottom left rectangular building that you saw in the aerial shot. Pyramid Standard being the leading category right up to the Pyramid Suite. Whenever you see the word Cancun, usually for us, Oasis designates a higher quality of area or room category. So in the case of the Pyramid, we also have the top category within the complex. So you may have those discerning clients that want the best rooms and access to everything. The Cancun rooms is what you wish to upsell them to. It's an adults only room with premium amenities, and there's an exclusive lounge for private check-in, check-out. And here are some of the categories from Cancun Standard right up to the Master Suite, which comes with its own private jacuzzi inside or on the terrace. All of this information that you see here will be available on oasisconnect.ca under Marketing Resources. But here are the differences between the 3 hotel accommodations within the Grand Oasis Cancun Resort Complex. The Pyramid has 323 rooms, 14 total bars, 14 total restaurants within the complex. Grand Oasis Cancun, 1,378 rooms. These clients have 9 of the 14 restaurants and 10 of the 14 bars for their use. And everyone will have their colored bracelet. So, and they're given information, of course, when they're checking in, so they know which restaurants and bars are available to them. Cancun, again, 241 rooms, 3 restaurants, 3 bars at an additional cost to these clients. So now we're moving up to the top of the 7, where we've come to the 2 family hotels, Grand Oasis Palm, Oasis Palm. The Grand is the U-shaped building on the top left, and the pyramid-shaped building is the Oasis Palm. These two hotels are located about a 10-minute drive away from the Grand Oasis Cancun Resort Complex, about a half an hour from the Cancun airport. And you can see the reason why we have our family resort here. The beach is spectacular. The water, there are no waves and currents as you would get in where the Grand Oasis Cancun Resort Complex is. Some of the highlights within this complex, we have 4 swimming pools, a fantastic family fun zone, supervised kids club for any families with children 3 to 12 years included for them, live entertainment, great selection of restaurants, and again, full service spa at additional costs. And here are some of the offerings for your little ones. For those clients who book the Grand Oasis Palm, there's a special 2-hour ocean cruise for the entire family, 2 tours per week. It really is a fantastic kids club. And again, the same thing, travel agents who have come with me on FAMS have said that they thought it's one of the best kids clubs they have seen. This is our Yucatan Jurassic River. And some of the activities for the kiddies 3 to 12 years. The Oasis Palm is the more budget-friendly, which are the rooms that are in that small pyramid-shaped building. Standard is the leading category, right up to the family suite. Now, the family suite are 2 rooms, guaranteed connecting door. The first room has 1 king. The second room has 2 double beds. So this is great for your larger families that can fit up to 5 family members, the family suite at Oasis Palm. The Grand Oasis Palm is the more deluxe upgrade from the Oasis Palm. Guests staying here have 7 exclusive restaurants, 5 exclusive bars. They've got that 2-hour ocean cruise I mentioned, the Cancun adults only area, and the enhanced room amenities, Grand Oasis Palm. Just like at the Grand Oasis Cancun, we have an exclusive area for guests, for adults only guests. Now, those guests that book a Cancun room have access to these specific restaurants, bars, the entertainment, and the beach clubs. So again, Cancun room guests have access to adults only areas. Now, the Grand Oasis Palm have Grand Standard as the leading, again, right up to the Grand Family Suite, which is the guaranteed connecting door between a king, for 2 rooms, 1 room with a king, and the second room with 2 doubles. Cancun, again, the highest room category. Cancun Standard, right up to the Master Suite. These are adults only rooms with premium amenities, exclusive lounge for private check-in, check-out with concierge. And here are the differences between the 2 properties. Grand Oasis Palm has 369 rooms, 12 restaurants, 11 bars. Oasis Palm, 452 rooms with use of 5 of the 12 restaurants and 6 of the 11 bars. And the last 2 properties we'll talk about are the downtown Cancun city hotels. There are clients who do not want an all-inclusive, whether they've got a ton of excursions booked, they don't like all-inclusive. These are 2 fantastic options. The price point is very, very good with the tour operators. We have Cancun, the Urban Oasis, which includes breakfast daily and for the adults only, 18 plus, and the Smart Cancun by Oasis, EP European plan. The pool shot that you see is a shared pool between the 2 hotels because they're right beside each other. We sell quite a few of these through the tour operators. It's not really for the leisure travelers, but all of the tour operators have these in their portfolio, and they do sell because the price point is fantastic. And these are updated hotels, hip, chic, downtown Cancun City hotels with great locations. The highlights of Cancun, daily buffet breakfast, that swimming pool. We do have workation suites. There's a spa. We have 3 restaurants and 2 bars. The coffee shop, of course, at additional costs. Now, we do provide access to beach club at the Oasis Palm Family Resort at an additional cost. And you can see it's very trendy, hip hotel, the O. And here are the room categories. And finally, the Smart Cancun. This one is really for business travelers, but again, the price point is fantastic. So we do sell this hotel for the budget-minded vacationers. Smart Cancun. And the rooms in the Smart. And the differences between the two properties. Cancun, small, 62 rooms with access to 3 restaurants. The Smart Cancun, 132 rooms, access to 1 restaurant, all additional costs. Again, you can find all of this information on oasisconnect.ca under Marketing Resources. All right, groups. We love groups, especially at the Grand Oasis Cancun Resort Complex. You can see that it's a huge resort, that the gardens, fantastic. That quarter-mile pool is great for families, for multi-generational clients. We offer to the tour operators for the summer months every 6th adult free. For the winter, every 8th adult free, to a maximum of 4 free adults. And this is all based on the tour operator's minimum group packs requirement, which is usually 10 persons or more. So this is a great promotion for your groups. For those larger groups, we've got complimentary perks for 10 plus rooms, 20 plus guests, such as private check-in, private cocktail reception, 20% spa discounts, and much more. We have dedicated on-site teams for your wedding plans, MICE groups, etc. And the middle shot you see there is the Oasis Arena, which is where we have that Red Cabaret dinner show. But there are private events that we hold here. We've had beauty pageants, boxing matches, etc. Can fit up to 2,500 people. We have unique venues for weddings, beach and garden parties, poolside events. Of course, the pirate ship cruise is open to that because they work with those ships are associated with our company. So groups at oasis.ca is our group's site. OasisDestinationWeddings.com is our weddings site where we have everything weddings. We do amazing weddings, again, really done well at the Grand Oasis Cancun complex. I've seen some pool weddings being set up, and it is something to watch. The team on the site are fantastic. They can turn a concrete pad into this fantastic venue for a beautiful, beautiful wedding. I've seen a South Asian wedding that is so colorful, and it's spectacular. We have an Atlanta-based weddings team who assists the bride or groom, or you, the travel agent, and there are fully customizable wedding packages, all found on OasisDestinationWeddings.com. Value-added programs: 2 kids stay and eat free when sharing accommodations with 2 paying adults. So if you've got 2 adults and 2 kids, you're booking with one of the tour operators, the 2 adults should have the higher costs and the 2 kids should just be paying air only. So this is a great way to bring your families of 4 to our hotels. The complimentary wedding package, as shown, OasisDestinationWeddings.com is where you can find that. And for those clients who are celebrating their honeymoon or anniversary, please be sure to put the request on their file so it comes across to us in order for your clients to receive the special amenities for the honeymooners and anniversary celebrators. Free exchange privileges. We have complimentary access between the properties. So the Pyramid guests have access to every other hotel. The Grand Oasis Cancun to the Grand Oasis Palm. Oasis Palm, no access. So this is from 9 a.m. till 6 p.m. Transportation is not included. It's still $1 by bus in the famous Cancun hotel zone. It's I've traveled it. You can take a taxi or take the bus. The bus comes fast and furious, nice and clean. And as far as where I'm concerned, it's very, very safe. We have complimentary access to non-motorized water sports at the Aqua World Cancun, which is located right across from the Grand Oasis Cancun. Because the water is not very calm where the Grand Oasis Cancun complex is, this is the reason why all the water sports take place at Aqua World. We have discounted golf at the Puerto Cancun golf course for those who wish to golf with 50% off club rentals. All right, this is very important for you, the travel agent. We built this portal just for you, oasisconnect.ca. When you have a chance, register yourself. There you can cruise around and you can find all of our education programs. You can see our webinars. You can download resort maps. And more importantly, travel agent guides. We've updated our agent guides, which is a small sheet. It's not even a sheet. It's about 12 pages, but it gives you a synopsis, summarization of all of what I've talked about it from all of these slides. So the travel agent guides, you want to download that. It's a fantastic quick cheat sheet. Agent rewards and incentives. These are found under the agent rewards tab because we offer bonus cash for every booking taken through the tour operators. And we have special travel agents rates. We have consumer offers with special promos, value-added programs, and of course the marketing resources where you can download all sorts of images, brochures, flyers, etc. So that's oasisconnect.ca. Okay, so we're now going to elaborate more on the agent rewards. So once you're signed on to oasisconnect.ca, click on the agent rewards tab. There you can find the agent's rates. So our special promotion for now till the end of the year, we're offering 2 rooms to you and your family members or friends at the travel agent's rates. So for example, the Grand Oasis Cancun and Grand Oasis Palm are $60 US per person per night based on double. The Pyramid, $70 US per person per night. And then 2 kids stay and eat free when with 2 adults. Bonus cash, you can earn up to $75 US bonus cash for every booking you take through any of the tour operators. This is in addition to the tour operator's commission. So if you take a booking with Sunwing, ACV, whomever, be sure to get on there and submit the form in order to get your rewards. And this is the last slide. My name is Pam Bassett. I am your BDM Canada, and there's my contact information. And here are all the different sites for all the resources if you want to copy all of this down. I want to thank you guys so much today for joining me. If you have any questions, please feel free. And if you remember something later, you can send me an email. Thank you so much again.
Thank you so much, Pam, for presenting those wonderful properties and all that great information for us. So I'm just going to dive right into the questions. Again, you guys can feel free to submit questions to either the chat box or the Q&A box. Either one works. And the first one submitted here is from Nadine. I might be able to help with this one. Nadine asks, will you be sharing the presentation as a document? So Nadine, what we typically do is I'll send the recording of this webinar to everyone tomorrow afternoon. And then Pam, I don't think the document is small enough to be attached to an email, but what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I can send the PowerPoint. Oh, you know what I have, which is fantastic. Mm-hmm. We actually have a virtual FAM through our Grand Oasis Resort Complex.
Oh yeah.
Our general manager. Oh, I think I sent it to you, Dan. The virtual FAM.
I don't know. I don't actually think I received that.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a virtual FAM where the GM of general manager of the Grand Oasis Complex, Resort Complex, takes you through the entire complex in lieu of our FAM trips that we normally do. This is the next best thing, and he did a fantastic job. So if you want to receive the virtual FAM, that I can send that to you. You can find all kinds of information on oasisconnect.ca. And I can send the PowerPoint too if you wish. You can contact me later on this.
That sounds wonderful. That's great. Yeah, and the virtual fam in particular, I would love to include that in the message that gets sent to everyone tomorrow when I distribute the webinar recording.
Great. Thank you, Dan.
Yeah, and that way, even people that missed the webinar today have access to it.
Great.
Amazing. Thanks, Pam. That'd be great. I see some thank you messages here in the chat box. Yeah, thanks everyone for being here. And Georgia says, fantastic presentation. Thanks, Pam.
Hi, Georgia. Oh, you know what? There is one thing that I forgot to mention, which it's always triggered by the Q&A, is our resort fee policy. Because the big resort tends to attract, especially February and March, a huge student component. We have a student resort fee that is mandatory. So for those clients who are 24 years and under, not traveling with a parent or a legal guardian, they will be assessed $30 US per person per stay. So if you've got two 22-year-olds sharing a room, that's $30 each for the entire stay that day, and it's cash only upon check-in. That's non-refundable. We call it a resort fee, but it's like an insurance premium, so that it's just a reminder to the young adults that please don't take our mattresses and go surfing in the pool or something. You're definitely going to have to pay for that mattress, etc. And the other thing is the 18-year-old, it's the check-in age, because a lot of people are confused by those two. So the check-in age is 18. I think it's every hotel in the Caribbean, 18 plus. You have to have at least one person 18 plus to check in. The other is Oasis's only policy, which is the 24 years and under. So that's just for you, for your own information. And that's a very important thing because we get asked about that a lot.
Oh yeah, that's very good to know. Thank you.
Okay.
And Tordes asks, do each of the hotels offer wheelchair-friendly rooms? I have a client who must travel in a motorized wheelchair, so I'm wondering if one hotel might be better than another for her. Thanks.
Unfortunately, our hotels are not accessible. We do require that the guest is able to be mobile, and the rooms have not been converted for accessible clients. So that would be a no.
Okay. Thank you, Pam.
Mm-hmm.
John is asking about direct flights to Cancun from Atlantic Canada. Do you have any idea when?
Oh boy. Well, I know the tour operators have been delaying the flights to Cancun, but they're starting to come back. John, you'll have to keep your eye on that with ACV, Sunwing, and those guys, because right now it's only Toronto with ACV and WestJet and such, but
right.
It's all going to come back. But you just have to keep your eyes and your ears open for that.
Exactly. Yeah, just got to be on your toes and keep an eye on the news, basically.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. A few thank you messages here from Neil Miller and from Indy and from Earl and Harmati. They all say thank you for the great presentation.
Oh, you're most welcome.
And again, to anyone that might have signed in a few minutes late, I'll be sending the recording to everyone tomorrow, not just those people that registered but couldn't attend, but even the people that attended today. I'll be sending you guys all an email tomorrow that includes that. And I see another comment here about the virtual fam. Yes, absolutely. I will include that in the email that goes out tomorrow. And that was Jacques who had asked that. Yeah, Jacques, I'll be sending that to you guys tomorrow for sure. And I do believe that's it for the questions. Let me double check here. Yeah, that's it. But thank you so much, Pam Bassett, for presenting for us today. That was wonderful. It was great having you here virtually with us today.
Thank you, Dan, and good luck to you all, because we've got 2 free stays for those who attended today. So good luck.
That's right. And we'll be doing the prize draw in the next few days. And of course, if you attended the entire duration of the webinar today, you are eligible. So thanks so much, everyone, for being here, and hope you all take care. Have a great day, everyone.
Thank you all, and thank you, Dan.
You're very welcome, Pam. Take care.
Everyone.
Bye, everyone.